We're faced with probably one of the biggest challenges and the biggest fights in the history of our union. But AFSCME doesn't run from a fight. Just think, sisters and brothers, about our history. Think about those state workers in Wisconsin in 1932 who decided that they needed a union. They needed to have collective bargaining. They needed to have a seat at the table. And they were successful. They were successful because they were AFSCME Strong.
That's right.
And then you move on to the city of Memphis in 1968. Where 1,300 African-American sanitation workers stood up in a city in the deep South and said that they were sick and tired of being sick and tired. They had those placards saying, "I'm a man." They wanted respect and they wanted dignity. And because of that fight, because of that struggle, we won that strike and we gained collective bargaining. Why? Because they were AFSCME Strong. That is the legacy that we carry every single day. That is what we must fight for now and in the future. If we stand together and fight together and make our voices heard together, then those sisters and brothers in Wisconsin, those brothers in Memphis will be proud because, sisters and brothers, we are AFSCME Strong.
We're facing a case called Friedrichs versus the California Teachers Association. They want to do to us what Scott Walker did in Wisconsin. It's not just about getting rid of fair share. It's about making it impossible for us to be effective in the workplace and to bargain effectively.
No one can take our union away from us, right? But we can give it away if we don't take this threat seriously.
Because it's only talking one-on-one to workers that we get power in the workplace. So we're going to do training in every local, work site visits in our locals. Sisters and brothers, we are starting the process today of retooling our union.
If you go talk to your coworkers and you ask them what's important to them, they're going to pay attention. When we share a vision of what our union can do to be a part of the solutions to the problems they have and to build dignity and respect in their workplace. And when we personally ask them to do something.
That AFSCME Strong training, it really works. I had an employee who's been an employee of this public safety department for probably 25, 30 years. I said, "Greg, why aren't you a member?" I said, let's talk a little bit. I said, "Do you intend to retire anytime soon?" He said, "Sure, 7 to 8 years, I'm gonna retire." I said, "Is your retirement gonna be there?" He said, "Yes, my retirement." I said, "And who's going to protect that retirement for you? Who's going to protect that retirement for all of us? If we don't do it, you're not going to depend on the state of Minnesota to do it for you. That's our retirement we fought for. It's our retirement we built. And if we don't take care of it, it's not going to be there when we get there." I said, "Greg, that's what it's about. You get vacation, you get sick time, you get holidays, because of the work we have done." He says, "Well, if I become a member, it won't make a difference." I said, "Well, I disagree. But if you do become a member, it sends a message to management that we have one more member. And we're not going to stop at one." AFSCME Strong is the message. We are the messengers. That's the way it has to be.
This is our normal work. This is how we were born. This is how we grew. This is how we'll survive. So we can reach out to everyone. It'll take every one of us, all of us. But we know that we can be a stronger union than we are now. And if that decision passes or not, if we do this work, we'll be in a better position to engage our members, take on our employers, and get better contracts, better working conditions, protect our pensions, improve our lives. We'll be in a better position to do that than we are now. This union was created before there were laws, before there was fair share, by people who got together and said we're stronger together than we are separately, and no court, no legislature can decide if we're having a union or not. Be proud to be AFSCME Strong!